razzing, giving a little funny jokes about Wade's past, you know, get back at him for all those times that he yelled at you on the field, for all those times he got, oh, I almost swore there, I'm sorry. He got up in it. And I started thinking, okay, I can do that, I can do that. You know, every coach I've ever had, I wanted to say something to him, but I never got to say it. So this is my chance, this is my one chance to say something that I really wanted to say in the dog days of summer, training camp, when Wade, you know, got after me. And I was like, what am I going to say? And I started thinking, well, I don't know if Wade's ever said anything bad. I don't know if he's ever done anything that's made me mad at him. Wade Phillips is literally a man that is impossible to roast. He's a man who has helped make me a better player, make me a better person. He's a man who helped bring me to Houston. You know, when I got drafted here, Wade Phillips. When I got drafted here, they told me Wade Phillips stood on the table for you. Wade Phillips was the man who said that you should come to Houston. He wanted you to be a Houston Texan. And for me, what better guy to play for? What better guy to go out there and to lay everything you have on the line every single day than a guy who was willing to put his name on you? You know, at the time I was drafted, everybody booed me. Everybody said they wanted somebody else. There were plenty of other players, and I don't blame them. I was a big, lanky, white kid from Wisconsin, and nobody knew who the hell I was. I came down here, and I came at the airport, and I went through security, and the guy at TSA security saw my Texans shirt, and he goes, you a Texans fan? I was like, yeah, I'm a Texans fan. And he goes, you watch the draft? I was like, yeah, I watch the draft, man. And he goes, man, I hope that big white kid from Wisconsin is good. Now, I said, damn, I hope so too, man. But that's kind of the situation that it was down here. You know, nobody down here really knew who I was. Nobody really believed in me, but Wade believed in me. And the first day that I came down to Houston, we had a press conference. And Wade was sitting right next to me at the press conference. And for some reason, he had this infatuation with my hands. Wade, you remember this? Wade grabbed my hand and held it up and like told the media to take pictures of my hand. And I was a rookie, and I looked over, I was like, man, this guy's weird. He really likes my hands. And from that day on, I was like, okay, I can mess with this guy, I like this. But from there, we built a bond. And I got to meet Bum Phillips, who obviously is one of the most legendary men in Texas sports. He's a great man. And so fortunate, so thankful, because when I got down here to Houston, I didn't know a whole lot about Houston sports. So I tried to learn as much as I could. I learned about Love You Blue. I learned about all the great years. I learned about all the great coaches and great players. I learned about Wade and his family. And so I was very fortunate that Wade and Lori and their family took me in kind of as one of their own. And they helped show me the ropes. And they allowed me to speak with Bum, to learn from them. It was something really special. And then, after my first year in the league, I was reading the internet one day, and I saw the headline, and it said, Wade Phillips calls J.J. Watt a bust. And I was like, oh boy, this is not good. This is not good for a first-round pick who's trying to make it in the NFL. And then I read the article, I clicked on it, and Wade had said that I was going to be a bust in Canton, not a bust in the draft. And that kind of tells me a little bit about what kind of guy Wade is. Because at that time, I hadn't done a whole lot. I had had one touchdown in the playoffs, and that was great. But there still wasn't a whole lot of people who really believed in me at that time. For Wade Phillips to show his belief in me, when everybody kind of called him a little bit crazy, including myself at the time, I was wondering what the hell he was doing putting me in that position. But Wade saw something in me that nobody else saw in me, and that I might not even have seen in myself. But that's the type of man that Wade Phillips is. He leads you to be what you can be, not what you are. He's a man who taught me that my abilities could far succeed anything that my dreams ever imagined if I was willing to put in the work, if I was willing to listen, if I was willing to play within the system that he's created and just go out there and give it everything I had. So I did, and here I am today, thankful for everything that I've been able to accomplish in my career so far because of Wade Phillips, because he helped bring me to Houston, because he helped teach me about the game of football, because he helped me believe in myself as a player, as a man. And I think as a coach, I think Wade might have said it himself, if you're a great teacher, you can be a great coach. And Wade was a great teacher, he was a great mentor, and now I'm very fortunate that he's a great friend. He coaches for a different team. He's in my division. I'm supposed to hate him, but I love the man to death. He's a great man. I can see why so many people show up and support him, because he is what football coaches should be. He cares about his players. He loves his players. He's a brilliant mind, and he is somebody that I'm truly thankful came into my life. So I just want to say thank you, Wade, for everything you've done for me. I appreciate it.